All right, Abusia Micha na misan so emo akwaba eme channel so hada so e be media je Abusia ene chama Wontumi ayade wan so bia enya asem goto yes di obi be bisa say dia na chama Wontumi aye Abusia hada so e be media je mi fasa konya we so ensan so ema wo eye afishapa na chama Wontumi allege jaba beto dwa se chama Wontumi abbo awura eye his excellency John Dramani Mahama ni fie cheso akohia no one on one Abusia cheso ordinance e de atu nanim se ombo modern na ohune mobo yes allegedly so ba beto dwa chese eye ponyando e de beto dwa se chema Wontumi chese kwan ya ofaso nya ne sika most especially ye in momo account any eye ne account bi Abusia chese oyi ne sika funu ka kadididi no chese ya block ho ya freeze ho wo kura wo ye obi a chese bi a wo bench ma Wontumi na pesa wo sende ne sika mpo a Abusia wo di agro a wo kura obenya asem ene black rasta eliki so mensem bi de fa chema Wontumi o kira nya ekoso no chema Wontumi di chema Wontumi atumi abawura eye his excellency John Dramani Mahama chese ne fie akọ se okọ akọpache ohune mobo na 2026 chese nsem na no de na Abusia yintie enkomo a eye black rasta ede etoja credit goes to eye black empire media yintie no enkomo na masese a yeda
Chairman Wontumi, we are told, was born in 1976 and he was born in Kumasi. We are told he went to Prempeh. And we are told that after some time, life was very difficult for him. So he went to London to try and work. He lived in London for some time. After he got married there, legitimizing his stay in that country, England. And then somebody talked to him to return home and do politics. Because he's a man who can talk. He was engaged in local politics there in England. So when he returned, it wasn't difficult for him to rise. You know how we respect travelers, bloggers. Soon he became the Ashanti regional chairman of his party, the NPP. He rose so steadily. He made money. At a point, according to him, he had all kinds of fashionable cars, high-end cars, from Ferraris all the way through Maybachs, and so on and so forth. At a point, he said he had so many wives, even though officially we are told he has 2. He owned radio stations and TV stations. Very arrogant man. He went into Galamsey, according to Professor Frimpong Boateng, who was tasked to go into a research with a team, a committee, to be able to ascertain the veracity of some of these things. And he came back with a detailed report saying that Wontumi was engaged in Galamsey. 2, the pseudo prime minister of the republic, Gabi Asari Ochridakun, was a lawyer to a lot of the Galamsey Chinese people who were in this country, and through him a lot of the Chinese Galamseyers who had been remanded in prison custody were freed. Their uncle was in power. Lawlessness all over the place. Nana Addo held a report in his hand like this, shredded it into pieces and blew air into it. It grew wings and flew into oblivion. He had no respect for that. He claimed that the report was shrouded in what is known as vindictiveness. Hallelujah. You know what it means to say vindictiveness, right? To be vindictive is wakami ameka obi. So Professor Frimpong Boateng, the very first man to have an open heart surgery, the man who built us our cardiothoracic center here, was seen as vindictive and kicked out. So Wontumi got the opportunity to misbehave the more. Nana Addo himself came out and authenticated his dirty Galamsey attitude. when he told us that Wontumi was not engaged in any Galamsey. Yet the report said he was. You didn't go on the field. Those who went there and did their research came back with facts. Today, Wontumi standing trial. And everything points to the direction of a Galamsey kingpin. My brother, my sister, this is Chairman Wontumi. Now, remember we told you a few days back that Wontumi, according to the Attorney General and the Minister of Justice, Dr. Dominic Akuritinga Ayine, had fraudulently run to the Exim Bank, a bank that was established in 2016 and got into full prominence in 2017 under Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo, a bank that was supposed to be helping with import and export and building the country along those lines of trade. The NPP used it to finance foot soldiers and supporters like Percival Kofi Akpaloo, who uses numerous side chicks and girlfriends, their aliases, to go and get contracts from the NPP for allegedly swapping positions with the NPP during the elections. You remember? Such unpatriotic behavior. Wontumi also went in there. 29.5 million American dollars, we are told, by the Attorney General. He grabbed from the Exim Bank. And listen attentively. He grabbed it. And when he grabbed it, he said he was putting up farms. Maize farms. Maize farms. And he put out photos all over the place. Him walking around the farms and all that. When his party went out of power, let me jump one step ahead. Investigation started, and it was realized that he actually brought tractors that were no more working, built in the 1970s, dead, and put them on the farms. Somebody's rotting tractors that were not working before I was born. 1970 style. He put them on the farm to make it look like the tractors were working. $29.5 million. Took the money, misbehaving and fooling in the media. My brother, my sister, now listen to the interesting thing. Come here! When Exim Bank approached Chairman Wontumi, they said, Chairman, Wataru Papa, right now, the amount of money you have taken is embarrassing. The farms, what came out of the farms? He was supposed to rehabilitate Galamsey boys. Please pay attention. Galamsey boys. Those involved and engaged in Galamsey. Nana Addo didn't like it because there was pressure on him to end Galamsey. And it came out that the people had no jobs. That was why. So now, money was given to Wontumi and the rest, so that they would create employment for these Galamsey boys and girls. He said, oh, I have farms, several acres of farm lands and all that. So I have employed a lot of them, a number of them. And he went, twisted the arms of Exim Bank, collected money for non-existent Galamseyers. Apart from taking the big money for the farm, he went back asking for salaries for the Galamsey boys. And they didn't exist, allegedly. 29.5 million. So Exim Bank called him and said, oh, Chairman, Charlie, the bank is hot. The money is so much. We've given you so much room. It's been a number of years. Please, we are begging you, come and pay us something so that at least the bank can keep running. You know what he told the bank? And this is exclusive. He told the bank that he had done some road contracts And even those contracts, you know how he got them? The same dirty tactics from Cocoa Board under my own professor at the university, Joseph Boahini Edu. I am so ashamed of those lecturers, to be honest with you. Come to think of it, this was a man who was lecturing me at the...
All right, for a family now when you go ocean, you also say on subscribe, I subscribe. Now I like no share me day. I'm off from so inside to me Akabi, and do not forget to click on the notification bell. Say there any update baby drop piano one so inside able to me. Akabi was for young Konako in some of the two that of family
university. And he allegedly was engaged in some of these things. When I meet him, I'm going to ask him, sir, did you really do these things? Mess up the cocoa industry. Giving contracts to Kofi Akpalu's side chicks. And Kofi Akpalu allegedly found a way of diverting the money into his accounts. That was the same thing Wontumi did. Wontumi, having begged Exim Bank, have done some road contracts. They are about to pay me. Me donyame. Scano. Akoji check no kra. Enti. Me tia scano go account no mo. Then you take your money out of it. Truly, he was paid 50 million Ghana cedis. Remember where you are hearing it first. 50 million Ghana cedis. Do you want to hear it again? Wontumi was paid for a contract that may not have been completed. Just like Akpalu. Under the NPP, they will do the contract 2%, 10%, maximum 15%, and collect all the money and share with party cronies and thieves. He got 50 million Ghana cedis for the road contract. And Exim Bank was happy. Ya tria Wontumi kao. And to at least one tria skanu kakrana fanti enim. You know what Wontumi did? Look at the arrow. You know what he did? Instead of going left. Come here! Stop going left. There. He went there. He diverted the money into another account, swindling and dodging Exim Bank. Exim Bank waited and waited and waited. Dash him away and bring Wontumi there. Exim Bank waited and waited. And this moron, excuse my Latin, allegedly dodged Exim Bank, pushed the money away from Exim Bank into another account, and he was busily trying to go there and blow the account. Yeah, Manyeska. Say party, your party. Aba power. Obi abedidi. Enyina Akroma didi. And he was telling me that he is my boss because he's richer than me. Such idiots. Once they have some small money, they feel they are better than everybody. They forget who put them in power. They forget that there was a voter who put them there. That's what he did to Exim Bank. Diverted the 50 million Ghana cedis into his personal account, allegedly. And he went around boasting. At the time he wanted to even buy Chelsea. What an insult. At the time the economy, his party had destroyed. Nana Addo became so useless and hopeless. Kenofuriata was looking for more Bible quotations to tell us. He engaged his tailor to sew more white shirts for him to come and quote to us. He told us he was rich enough to buy Chelsea. What an insult. My brother, my sister, Chairman Wontumi did that. Fortunately, when Iyoko came into power, under John Dramani Mahama, the very first 2 months, they had been watching from afar. They went straight for the jugular vein. Wontumi was in a hurry. to go and remove all the 15 million. So he will go and blow. And Iyoko said, La Ma'abud. Pa! They froze it. So the 15 million is sitting in the account. Chairman Wontumi cannot touch it. Last week he went to court, crying crocodile tears. How he was struggling, how he was suffering. His money was in an account, and then they had frozen the account. They should defreeze the account so that he would go and buy Chelsea. It is an impone. Iyoko has frozen it. The people at Iyoko are working. And you know the boss there, don't you? You know him. Abuajise. Capo. The Tuti Kapi. Remonacha. He works under the Zwarungu boy. And his name is Dr. Dominic Akurutinga Ayini, the Stratford lawyer. The cigar chomping lawyer. Jesus have mercy. This is the man. So Wontumi couldn't lay hands on the last 15 million. The loot from the Nanado government. And he went to court trying to get it. Iyoko said, no way.